If someone were to invite you to open a business in Iraq, what would you say? I think the answer will most likely be no, thank you. In fact, if I'm to invite you on vacation or to visit Iraq, I think the answer will also be no, thank you. We have all heard about the war in Iraq. Every day in the news, we all hear, we all heard stories about the challenges the country is facing. This is why it is such an honor for us to have as a guest speaker this morning a person coming from Baghdad who will be able to share his personal story. We wanted all of you to have the opportunity to hear about his amazing experience because it is just inspiring. If he can build a successful business in an environment like Iraq, then you can do it anywhere. Mohammed Qasim is the founder and CEO of New Vision, a company based in Baghdad, Iraq. Over the past years, and despite the unstable and challenging environment, he has successfully sold and implemented many Laserfiche projects and achieved the status of Winner Circle VAR in merely 2 years. Mohammed Qasim grew up in Iraq, graduated from the Al-Mustansiriya University, one of the world's oldest university built about 800 years ago. And he graduated with a major in telecommunication engineering. After that, he started his career as a sales consultant for an Emirati company based in Iraq, selling software solutions to the Iraqi government and the US Army. In 2009, he founded his company, New Vision. And in 2011, he also bought the right for New Horizon, an American institution that specialized in computer and software training. So for this morning, I would like all of you to join in welcoming Mohammed Qasim, a very impressive member of our Laserfiche community.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Please.
Yes. Thank you.
So, Mohammed, let's start with a question that I'm sure a lot of people are very curious about. What does the everyday life looks like in Iraq?
Oh my God, I expect that you will ask me the same question. Everybody ask me this. Let's focus now. Let's start in my day. I already start my day at 7 a.m. The armored bus is coming to pick my kids to the school. My wife is help me to wear bulletproof jacket. Then I drive my tank to the office, avoiding the means and the bombing car. No, I am kidding. This is joke. No.
Such a joke. It's a joke.
This is a joke. Yeah. In Baghdad, in my life is normal. The life in Baghdad is normal, but a little bit they have some peppers on flavor in this. I start my days is like everybody in 6 morning, and the bus get my normal bus is get pick my kids to the school. I drive to my office. It's approximately it take 30 minutes is a traffic jam.
Mhm.
But in normal way is 10 minutes. Also, I am watching surround me. I find kids go to the school and employee go to the works. Also, is shopping start to open. It's the same. The life is everybody. But some accident happen in Baghdad. It's not safe, but it's stable area. Yeah.
But we see all these things, this war going on, these battles going on in Iraq in the news.
Yeah.
Like where is that happening?
the Iraq is very, very big country, but I will sample to the sample and divide the Iraq to the four part. The west part, what is everybody hear about the news is very bad on worst area. This is west and north. Also, there are the south area. This is stable and secure area, but is still poor and no investment, also just government agency. But is the important thing we can talk about that is the north of the area, Kurdistan area. The Kurdistan area is very secure, stable, foreign investment, also economical development there, and you see many, and you can see many of the big company is open there. In Baghdad, there are some we can see that is secure and a little bit secure and stable, but is many bombing car is exploded there. But within 2 or 3 hours, everything will be the life is gone on and everything is will be normal.
Have yourself experienced something like that?
Yeah, before I give my experience, I need to tell that many family and many employee when they come back to the home, they planning to the go to the take restaurant, cafe, but it's not like this McDonald's and other things. No. Yes, I have experience. That's 2 months ago. A bombing car exploded about 100 meters from our office, and many glasses broken. And when I come back, drive to come back to my home, I see that the civil defense is clean anything, and life is normal. Okay.
People must be very strong over there.
Yeah, we are strong. Sure.
How about business and companies? How is it developing right now in Iraq?
Yeah. The most important point, let's talk about the 2014. In 2014, the Iraqi parliament is rejected to approve the budget of the government regarding, if you know that we have many parties in Iraq, and the internal conflict between this political parties leaders is rejected the budget. For that is you see that the economy is still in the same level. Also, I need to share some challenge as in my company with the government, or not my company, all of the company in Iraq. You see, we have shared some common challenge. I don't need to talk about that because everybody now budget, blah, 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 like this. But I need to talk about the unqualified labor, uh, infrastructures, infrastructures, and the government procedures. The unqualified labor, one of the things I suffer from it is that many employees, when I need to hiring people, is they don't have any skills and experience. You know, you in the university or college, they are still old-fashioned syllabus used. And when we go the student to the real marketing and to work in the company, they are not have any knowledge about the new technology like Oracle and Microsoft, the new versions. That's I start to educate, train them, also to invest them about to invest them to train and to adopt the skills and experience. Also, in the procedures, we have many bad experience with the government because if I award by example and award the tenders, that's procedures take from 3 to 6 months. That's the risk take to approve the offers, legal departments, sales departments, contract departments, general manager office should be all of them disapproved. Then after that to start to implementation and training and that. Then we come back to the same cycle when they need to pay for us. The same legal department and many procedures. One of the very strange procedures I need to share with you. That's one time when my employee go to get the check because we finished anything. They told him that something is missing. What is missing? They need that my criminal profile, if anything in my background. This is take a lot of time because I go to the police station, take my fingers, take my pictures, and check in their database, and this will take 2 or 3 weeks. Also, one of the other challenge the infrastructures in Iraq, the infrastructures divide to two, very important. This is the telecommunication and connection, also the road network. And after the 2003, many of the fiber optic and any the infrastructures of communication is destroyed, and still the government start to rebuild this. Also, this is suffering when we have projects. I need to connect this project to the location outside Baghdad. And the road network is still in Iraq is there are very old network for the road, and in 1970s built or more in 1980. Some of the majors of the projects in the north of Iraq, in the south of Iraq. The south of Iraq, still the road is not new, is not like the highway. But also we have some another thing very difficult for us, the checkpoint, many checkpoint in this road. That's mean if I have team, take a line in the checkpoint, take 30 or 1 hours also because they check with the K9, the car, personal checking and ID, anything, then they will let them go to the, yeah.
And obviously that makes your travel to visit your customer a lot more
Yeah,
challenging.
sure, because you should be very touch with the customer to be confident with you.
But and here's what is amazing is like despite all these challenges,
Yeah.
in 2014, you so in addition to your existing project, right, you
Yeah.
have sold and implemented 6 new Laserfiche projects
Yeah.
In 1 year, and that is including project with the Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs,
Yeah.
the Iraqi security commissions.
Yeah.
I mean, I know 6 is not big numbers, but in the IT solution world, that's 1 new project every 2 months.
Yeah, correct.
Now, where is this success coming from? Why do you think Laserfiche is such a demanded and popular solution in Iraq?
Yeah, let's talk about our joining with the Laserfiche community. We joined in the end of the 2012 and start our marketing in 2013. In 2013, we spent a long time to educate the people in Iraq because the government issue some an order or decision that all the government should be do archive anything the document. But we educate the people that Laserfiche is not only archiving system. This is full enterprise content management. For that, we take sometimes to educate the people. Also, the other thing will help us that the government decide to archive anything in the agency, any agency in Iraq, because we affect by the terrorist accident, fire, blah blah blah, like this, destroyed something, stolen document. So they decide about to archive anything. Yeah.
How about the feature? Is there anything that they particularly or told you good things about Laserfiche?
Yeah, here this is our game, how to convince the people to sell them Laserfiche. Because we when go to visit the customer, we explain them about to do some presentation and demo and show them the Laserfiche, how it work. Also, we show them that Laserfiche is user friendly, like Microsoft, because many people is very familiar with Microsoft. Also, the important thing in Iraq, is many people is not speak English. So we when show them that their Arabic interface and Laserfiche, all of them is will be happy and excited about that. This is for the end user. Then when I talk about how to convince the IT, the IT when show the IT department that it is very easy deployment. They awesome. It's very awesome for them. That's we when see this is like server, Windows server. When explain them about the policies, about the installation of the console, workflow, everything, the policy, they happy, and this is a point give us the advantage. Also, then another challenge for them, for us, is the administration. We should convince the administration about the security, because the IT, the end user, this is another thing. But the admin, they need to find if this application is secure or not. This is our law, and our technical team show them how is this Laserfiche is secure.
Certainly sound very interesting. Uh, so personally, you're like in your own, you have so many Laserfiche
Yeah,
customer.
yeah,
Which one is your personal favorite one?
yeah. I am a salesman background, so I see all my project is very interesting for us, for me, because it's a small users or big user. But I need, as I am one of our customers, Minister of Justice, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Iraqi Commission. Security is very important. This is the agency who monitor the stock and the market in Iraq. But I need to share experience about the OBDC. OBDC, this is very big company, is a government company. OBDC, Oil Product Distribution Company, is founded on 1952, and they have about 100,000 employees. When they invite us to, after the marketing and talk with them, they invite us to do presentation and give them the best solution. We found that they have 16 locations. 3 of them is in Baghdad, but the other location is outside, like in the north or in the south. Now the challenge that we when we do the site survey, something is the infrastructures. They don't have infrastructure to connect the outside location to the headquarters. So we suggest to them that we will install independent Laserfiche in each location. Then in phase 2, we'll connect them to the headquarters. But in the same location, we have another challenge. Many of the Iraqi mentality, or everywhere, that they don't accept to put the same data like HR, account, legal department in the same server or on the same database. They thinking that the IT have the capability to see anything about the information of the employee. So now back to our how to convince this, we we sit down with the chief of the HR of the account department and explain them that in the Laserfiche we can create repositories. This repositories is independent in the repository of the IT, of the legal department, of HR, of the office of the managers, and give them all the give them that one of them you can control and admin this repository. For that, we do some is very successful story with them.
For people who are not familiar with OPDC, what does OPDC do as a company?
OPDC company is mainly is manage, distribute the oil and gas and enter people in Iraq, inside in Iraq, not outside on Iraq. Yeah.
Certainly very, very interesting. And maybe to close this interview, one last question. What do you think the Iraq of tomorrow will look like?
Wow. Yeah, this is very hard and interesting question. I will talk about my company, and then how my company is part of Iraq of tomorrow. Then I will go to the government. In my country, we decide when we founded our company in 2009, we decide that we'll be part of the Iraq of tomorrow, because we award many projects, help the government to use the new technology, also train many people as the owners of the new horizon. We decide to give some promotion to the new graduated student and to the employee in the government, give them very high discount. That's will to attract the people to training in our training center to adapt to the skills and experience. Yeah. Another thing, we do many workshop inside Iraq and outside the Iraq, invite many big company also to share with the government responsible about the new technology, about the products and the application also. For the government, for new government, not as the ex-government, we founded this with the new government. There are many procedures and steps is very confidential to the people. One of them that transparency helps fighting corruption in Iraq. Also, using technology as a model for to be one of the e-governments around the country. Another thing, when the program of the new government give a message to the political leaders to share in the same cabinet. That is will be very interested for people that this is government not only to serve a part of the people. This government coming to sell to serve all the people in Iraq, while ethnical or ideology belief.
That's great. Okay. Well, we certainly thank you for coming and sharing
Thank you.
all your experience with us. Before we cut it off, is there maybe we can open the floor for some questions? I'm sure a lot of people might have some question for Mohammed here. Okay.
Nothing.
Good morning.
Good
As
morning.
an IT expert, you have the option to sell many different products. So, what made you certain that you'd find success with Laserfiche?
Ah. Yeah, many features. I think I accept about that. You know that's many challenge in our marketing. Although there are many competition in our in the Iraq. One of them is hard marketing. Also, in the also do some presentation and demo and to convince people to use Laserfish. Thank you.
Another question?
Another question? Oh.
Yes, hi. With the changes in the oil and so on in the market, I'm just wondering what you think the effect is going to be on Iraq.
Yeah, you mean that's the price of the oil when they down? Yes, yeah, yeah. Festival, yes, is very effective in our economy, but there are many advantage in this point because the government also on the program of a new government they decide that this government will be should go with the new technology and e-government. That's mean that's this is advantage as a for us as a IT company. We will benefits from this point in this program. Yeah.
So
I
the
don't think.
question is, how long is the sales cycle for a Laserfiche system in Iraq?
In Iraq, I think I told that I started 2012 and we do the development marketing in 2013 and 2014.
So
Yes.
per project, you're like, what is the average time that it takes?
You mean the benefits from that? So
Just to like really present the software all the way to the company decided to implement the
yeah.
solution. How long does it take?
How long did this? It is between 2 or 3 months because there's many procedures. We prepare the hardware and software, then we can to do the implementation. Yeah. No, sometimes we need to. If in my opinion, is not is this is a lot of time because I am also I studied a BMB project management professional, but nothing is applied in Iraq. No, it's nothing applied. If you do the project management, I think we will lost a lot of money.
Mohammed, you talked a lot about the projects that you've started, and a lot of them are in the government sector. I was curious if you've also experienced success in the private sector.
Yes, yes, this is true. That's we mainly focus in the government sector, but also we have one private bank. We already signed with him and do the implementation last year. Also, in this year, this week we already signed a contract with the construction company, and we three potential with the three banks in Iraq. Yeah, also this is the new sales plan for us.
Well, once again, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mohammed.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you
very
a lot
great
of
to have
this.
you here
Thank
with us today.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.